Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Mizzou Arena. We are halfway through day 2 of the Sweet 16, and we all of a sudden open up the second half of the second half. Funny to say it that way. I was just talking to my fellow colleague and fellow color commentator, Coach Killian of Alabama.
Yes, sir.
But we were just talking about this, and we agreed on the spot. This is the biggest David versus Goliath matchup in league history. It's flat out. No other matchup compares to this one. None. With that said, we gotta clearly talk about the underdog, the MVC champions, the Drake Bulldogs. Coach, how much of a chance are you giving them against this explosive Gonzaga team, who, by the way, let's remember what they did last game. They beat OK State, 8-seed OK State. A very solid team, 104-74. What do we think of Drake's chances tonight?
Slim. Very slim.
I agree. I have to agree, unfortunately, and I know everybody wants the upset just for some chaos to unfold, and this will be funny just because, Gonzaga is undefeated. Let's remember that too. Gonzaga is undefeated. This would be an insane first loss of the season if it happens. Insane. Man, I really can't wait to watch this one go down. I mean, the biggest matchup in this one, I'm already going to jump to it. Tucker DeVries versus Archduke Smith. That battle at the 4 spot, woof, that's about to be crazy.
I mean, what are your chances with Drake possibly coming out with this win?
Also very slim, because this Gonzaga team is just so dominant, so good. But, I mean, listen, if Drake makes it past, we're going to see 13 versus 7 in the Elite 8. Are you kidding?
What a whirlwind it would be.
We have an opportunity for some of the most insane chaos we could ever see. And here we go. Drake versus Gonzaga. Oh my.
And think about the road that Drake had to go through to get through here. They had to go through SIU, and then Villanova in the first round.
Which, by the way, that game versus Villanova was so fun to watch. And here we go. Another thing to pay attention to as I munch on some Oreos. So, I'm sure you saw the first mock draft of this off-season, or just season, for the NBA. And if you remember who the number 1 overall pick is, or at least projected right now, it's Gonzaga small forward Caleb Hammer, who's been so amazing for Gonzaga for these last couple of years. And, he nearly gets it started there. But Archduke Smith gets the board, and Gonzaga strikes first.
You know, what do you think Drake has to do with their defense with this strong, powerful Gonzaga team?
Simply put, box out. Box out. Because Gonzaga is going to get their shots up. Just box out. Good jumper there from Connor Adams, who has filled in for DeAndre Markell, who, by the way, somehow was playing against OK State even though he has a torn Achilles. Not sure how that worked out, as Tucker DeVries misses the jumper there. Archduke Smith, jumper, pure, and this is what we were expecting from Gonzaga.
Oh, boy. Oh, man.
Gosh, these Oreos are so good.
What flavor?
Just the OGs, man. The classic flavored Oreos always hit.
Good pick. You double stuff or thin kind of guy?
Just regular stuff. Double stuff hits so hard, though. Love the double stuff.
Oh, it does.
It's so good. And
Oh!
how did good defense from Drake end up in an Archduke Smith dunk? What the hell?
Seems like a Drake kind of move.
And doesn't. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is it already?
this
It's
what
already
we-
getting out of hand. Oh my gosh.
Is this what we expected from Drake? Is this what we really expected?
Oh, the game just started and it's already not looking that good. Gonzaga looking to make it back to the Elite Eight. Connor Adams jumper, it goes again. Jeez Louise. As fast
I don't
as...
know.
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
don't know if that's 12. I don't know if that's 10. I don't know if that's 12 to 2.
Alright, take
Kind
that
of
away.
blurry on my end.
Is the screen a little blurry on your end?
Yeah, I don't know if that's 10 or 12. But Drake now with the steal. Drake, no, put back, yes.
Tucker DeVries staying with it. Good little way to recover off the first miss. Connor Adams, post moves, misses, rebounded by Drake. And here comes David.
Momentum right now.
Look, with both of these teams being named the Bulldogs, I think I'll just call one of them David and the other Goliath, just for this game.
I think that's smart.
All right, 3 ball. Nah, horrible miss.
Oh no.
Elijah Gomez Saxon. Stud. Same with Archduke Smith.
Do we think Gonzaga will hit triple digits in this game?
They very well could. By the way, Archduke Smith himself could hit triple digits. That man is balling so far. Here we go. Some crisp ball movement from Drake and turnover. Caleb Hammer ends up with it. And that's a slam.
Oh my goodness.
Gonzaga is humming. Humming along.
Hey now, what? What do you mean by that?
They're humming along like a hummingbird.
Oh, humming. Oh, you said humming.
Yeah. Oh, I see where the confusion could be. No. Trust. I keep it professional. Trust me.
Drake now with the ball, looking to pass around, gets a 3, no good, but a rebound. Oh my goodness!
The goaltend is called, and it actually counted on the scoreboard.
I see that. Or that might have been foul.
Miracles do happen.
Ah, look at that!
It actually counted. Holy mo. Gomez Saxon. See what he can do with this. Parker, 3 ball. Missed. Here we go. What can David do on offense now? Tucker. Too strong.
Gonzaga now with the ball, looking to take it up the court and pass it back. Got good.
What a shot right there.
Smith now with 10 points, 5 of 6 with the field goal.
He's been clinical to start. And Archduke Smith is another highly rated pro prospect. DeVries jumper way off. Here we go. Gonzaga looking to add on to this lead. Archduke Smith, the hot hand, continues to stay hot. By the way, commentate for a little bit for me. I'm responding to a little DM on IG.
Alright. Gonzaga now with the ball, looking to pass it around, standing still right now as Gonzaga gets his shot up. No, but gets the rebound, gets it going. Gonzaga now leads 20-8. This is where we expected it from Gonzaga now. Adams now with 8 points in the game. Drake now trying to figure out something, gets it going in with a 3 point play. Drake now with 11, Gonzaga now with 20. 9 minutes left in the first half. Gonzaga now drawing up a play. Gonzaga now in the paint, looking, no, rebound, foul. Oh, no. I think it was a offensive foul on Gonzaga.
It definitely was. Gomez Saxa called for the charge right there. Which is, I don't know.
I don't know how I felt about that.
I didn't agree with that call. I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's an offensive foul. No. Dick Breeze draws the foul. No, but he'll get free throws. Jordan Hightown called for the shooting call. Listen, as good as Gonzaga is, they are still not at full strength because of the absence of DeAndre Markel. It's the reality of the situation. Cotter Adams, as solid of a player he is not defensively a DeAndre Markel.
Oh, of course. And with that player, Gonzaga's been outstanding.
Absolutely. Missed free throw from Tucker DeVries. He needs to hit those. DJ Parker. Foul drawn and one. Feels like it's inevitable for Gonzaga to just like really pull away. It feels like.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when do we really just start talking about something else and falling asleep during the game? You know, when do we flip through the channels?
I mean, at this point, we are. What is going on?
Oh, no.
Jeez Louise. What in the world just happened there? Pass, and that's a push.
Oh. I don't know if that was smart. They're just taking it up.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, what plays? Caleb Hammer, jumper, pure. Listen, I mean, eventually this might eventually become a Q&A stream, the way this is going.
It might honestly be.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, Drake, do something. Jumper, no.
Oh, boy.
And Guy Mike is echoing just to help you guys. Okay, let me see. I think it might have something to do with my mic.
Oh, Drake now with the steal. Drake with the spin around. Drake. No. Patrick Vincent with the foul. I mean, I don't really know how I fell on the foul. It looked like it was more on the big guy. A lot of subs coming in for Drake and Gonzaga. Now with the shots, I think that's stuck with the drivers, I think. I don't know if that said it right. But gets the first one.
Tucker DeVries is the engine and the life of this Drake team. He really needs to get it going. We'll start with these free throws, hopefully. And Drake trying to get Gonzaga to choke up the ball. But so far, backcourt violation.
Oh,
there we go.
There you go, Drake. That's the defense that you need to get Gonzaga out of their rhythm.
100%. You know what I find funny? I just realized this. So we mentioned that this is a David versus Goliath matchup between Drake and Gonzaga. I just noticed that both titles, like Drake and Gonzaga and David versus Goliath, they both start with the same letters. Oh man, the more you know. See, what can David do on this offensive possession? 3-ball, no. Rebounded by Archduke Smith. And this is a battle that Drake will not win. And when I say battle, I mean the rebounding battle. Although they're getting a rebound there. Good on them. Here we go. I'm not sure who that is. See what they can do. And intercepted. Caleb Hammer with the active hands. And Archduke Smith running to the rim. And oh my goodness, if he made that, that would have been nuts.
What in the world? It almost looks like a foul from here.
It really did. The refs did not call that. I'm so surprised. Tries and another intercepted pass. And here's
I wonder how many turnovers are going to be with the end of the game.
Yep. And a missed 3 right there for Gonzaga. I mean, look at this. Denver cheering for Drake. My man representing America. DeVries draws the foul. Oh. So Archduke Smith picks up his first. Tucker DeVries back to the free throw line. And hopefully he can get it back within single digits for David. 7 early points for Tucker. Already half the team's points. Impressive. And get that free throw to go. He's an impressive player, and he'll be a major impact for Drake next season, I'm sure. I'd expect the Bulldogs to be back here in March Madness. They seem like the best Missouri Valley Conference team. And here we go. More squeezing. More trapping action by Drake. But nothing going there. Oh, great pass. And Connor Adams, 3. And it spins in. Connor Adams with the 3-ball. Now Drake needs a response here. Tucker. Feed. Jumper. Oh, it goes. Oh, man. Less than 6 minutes to go in the first half. Listen, Drake is putting up a decent fight. Oh, my gosh. How did that get to DJ Parker? How did that get to DJ Parker?
I don't know, and just with Drake, they got to be able to stop the ball movement with Gonzaga. Gonzaga is so good at moving the ball.
I just saw the field goal percentages for both teams. So Gonzaga's shooting 61% from the field. Drake is shooting below 30%.
Oh, my.
Oh, my gosh. Vincent, jumper, pure. It's getting ugly.
It is. It really is. And I'm starting to fall asleep here.
Well, I guess one way I can tell you to not fall asleep is, well, you got Iowa State coming up. Oh, that would have been a crazy 3 if Gomez Saxon made that one. There we go. What can Drake do here? On the perimeter. Operating. 3-ball. Got it. Oh, no, that was a 2. They said his foot was on the line. Good ball movement by Drake, though. Connor Adams drives in. Contact. No, but gets his own rebound. What a block by Tucker DeVries. Oh. I'm telling you. They need this guy to play at his best. What a play there.
And it really seems like Drake, like throughout the tournament, has really been a second-half team.
Definitely agree with that, although that miss doesn't help matters. Is Gonzaga back on offense? DJ Parker driving in. Floater bounces in. Big-time buckets for DJP. And that's intercepted, and here comes Gomez Saxa to the limb, and whoa, what a block! But wait a minute, no. Oh no my gosh. Well,
but another rebound and another monster dunk for Gonzaga.
Jeez Louise. 55% to 33% is wild. And layup goes. I'll give credit to Drake. They're not giving up. Oh my gosh.
It just really seems at this point Gonzaga's just toying with Drake right now.
Seems like it. Tucker. Passing. Jumper missed.
But it also just seems like Gonzaga's been able to box out Drake with Gonzaga just has a lot more height and a lot more weight on their team.
They are a bigger, more physically imposing team. Connor Adams' jumper does not go. Rebounded by Drake. You know what's crazy? Despite Gonzaga looking so good against Drake right now, Drake is putting up a better fight right now than what Auburn put up against Kansas.
Oh, for sure. Auburn just decided to give up at through the first half, throughout the whole game.
It was truly sad to see. Free lane for DJ Parker, though. This Gonzaga team is so good. So good. The strength of schedule does not prove it, really, but they are so good. As Drake misses another three. Here we go. Vincent Adams. Jumper. It's just too easy. Well, I usually don't like saying this so early on. Tucker DeVries free. And no. I don't like saying this stuff too often, but or I don't like talking about it this often, so early, but this game Gonzaga is going to have versus Kansas is about to be crazy.
It really is. It really is like going to be a high-scoring, back-forth action game. It's really going to feel like a UConn and Kansas.
It really will.
But think about like the role that Kansas has to go to get the Final Four.
Rutgers, UConn, Auburn, and then if they get to the Final Four, that means they knocked off the 10 seed, the 2 seed, the 3 seed, and the 1 seed of their region.
And they'll either have to face, what is it, FSU and Duke?
Well, it'll be either Duke or Florida State, another fellow 7 seed.
But I will be right back. I'm going to go grab my food out of the microwave.
No worries, no worries. We'll be here just hoping to see Drake make this a little bit more competitive as, we see Otis West. Hello, little true freshman there, Rex Renegade. To Caleb Hammer. Hammer, driving, shot. Oh my gosh. That's why he's the projected number 1 overall pick. And timeout, Drake. See if they can get some points before the end of the half. Talk to me though, boys. This is probably going to become a Q&A stream soon, so fill up the chat with questions, comments, talk about whatever. We here for it. We are certainly here. Right, and we're back. My point guard is the best player in the upcoming draft. I mean, Caleb Hammers. He's certainly playing like it, though. And that 3 missed. And Gonzaga has a 20-point lead going into the half. Goodness gracious. I mean, again, I really don't like talking about, future matchups like this. But it's just like Drake is so far back. I mean, just look at that. 30% to 58% from the field. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And to think that Gonzaga was struggling with Grand Canyon in the first half, and this team has just looked so different from then on. They really have. And it's been so just insane to see how they've unfolded and have truly shown that they are more than deserving of not just the 1 seed, but their undefeated record and the respect. Because they didn't get it last year. They were undefeated as well, but they got the highest 2 seed. And Gonzaga is just running the floor. I mean, fellas, talk to me so that I don't fall asleep. Because this is nuts. Just don't know what else to say about this game. Tucker DeVries getting doubled. Good pass, jumper. He got it. And, well, wait, they called that. Shooting foul. So, okay. Drake's got a little 3-point play. It's not a costly foul, but just, not a necessary foul there by Elijah Gomez-Saxon. EGS. Roman Penn. Get the 3-point play. He will. Good free throw. But this Kansas-Gonzaga game is going to be cinema. Pure cinema. Saxon. Hammer. Shot. Oh, it's gone out on him. Unlucky miss from 3 for the projected number 1 overall pick. And that's another turnover for Drake as they try to sting Gonzaga on the fast break. But it's going to be, it was almost Connor Adams getting the get back. But no. Drake, it's a good pass. Oh, hang on, somebody's calling me. Yeah? No, you brought it down with you. Yeah, you had it in hand right before I left. Of course. There we go. It's only a 17-point deficit now for Gonzaga. I'm sorry if anybody had their ears destroyed while I was attending to Mrs. Kamish's, not needs, but just, just her talking to me. What was the projected number 1 overall? Caleb Hammer. Only a 15-point deficit for Drake, though. They're slowly climbing into it, and oh my, Archduke Smith. Archduke Smith has been popping off all game. DeVries, why are you missing that? Why are you passing up that kind of shot? This Drake offense is confusing me.
What did I miss?
Drake got it down to 15, and then some very questionable offense, and what the hell is going on the screen? Them Zaga big men go nuts. They really do. Coach Caden, he's got some really good big men, and Gomez-Saxon sinks it. Tucker DeVries shot goes wide. Dude, the comments have been more interesting than the game, but it's still somewhat.
What am I missing in the comments?
We got Denver rooting against Gonzaga, and Coach Caden is there, just like responding to it, and then letting Coach Caden know that his small forward is projected as the number 1 overall pick in the upcoming NBA draft. All that good stuff. Good shot there from Drake.
Sure.
Parker. Hammer. Turnaround Jay. Oh, we missed it. Definitely not going to be yelling because of this game. Roman Penn.
No, but hopefully the last game will be interesting.
I certainly hope so. Your small forward is a fraud. Denver, relaxed. Denver, you're the first point guard projected to be off the board. with that said, that mock draft can change. Did G.J. Parker just hit that shot with 2 Drake defenders flying in his face? Oh my gosh. His brother's crazy. And look at the points in the paint discrepancy. That's nuts. Although, whoa. Oh, he can get up.
Dunk there.
Good
Great.
little dunk. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, but good dunk for you. Hammer. Archduke Smith. Oh my goodness. Oh my. And how did Elijah Gomez get that board? Another text I'm responding to, by the way.
Oh, I got you guys. Terry, just at it. Looks like Drake now subbing out. Garrett Schrutes with the free throw points now. Gets in the first one.
18-point lead now for Gonzaga only.
And gets the second one.
And David trying to apply some pressure, no success at it again. Hammer to Adams. Adams drives in, hammer, shot, easy. And a little less than 11 minutes to go. I don't know if a Drake comeback is happening, but one can hope. No pass, Roman Penn, jumper. Oh, we got it.
Drake's just got to put more pressure on the defense. More pressure on the offense.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, what a rejection! But Smith got his board. Adams jumper. I mean, it's just like with every single defensive possession that goes Drake's way, some way somehow it ends up back in Gonzaga's possession, and it's like nothing happened.
Yeah.
It's just so unfortunate. DeVries jumper. Oh, it's a horrible miss.
Well, as this game kind of continues on, what matchups are you looking forward into the next round?
Oh, so the Elite Eight. Oof. Iowa versus Louisville. Looks like it's going to be so very fun. Ooh, a little bit of a lucky bounce for Drake there. What else?
Possibly an Iowa State, Michigan, or Alabama, Michigan.
Oh, that matchup for sure is going to be great. What else? Oh, Duke versus Florida State. We have an ACC matchup in the Elite Eight. That's crazy. And the thing is,
And then, sorry.
And the thing is, I can definitely see Florida State winning that one. I can see it. They've been playing so well this tournament. So well. Jumper, hammer, missed. Hang on.
And it's like both teams know each other very well.
They absolutely do. Oh man, I think they matched up. I'm sure they matched up twice this year. Sure they did. Penn, jumper, got it. Oh, hang on a second. It's only a 15-point lead for Gonzaga now. Maybe a little Drake comeback. Maybe. One can hope. Parker, foul though, man. As soon as we talk comeback, Gonzaga finds themselves back at the charity stripe. And we know how good they are from there. So Samake and Penn come off. DJ Parker with 15 points. And this man has been balling all tournament long. And he has 6 assists. This dude is crazy. All right. So he gets those free throws, and Gonzaga with the pressure. I mean, don't want to really risk anything. Oh, good pass. Oh, good shot. I mean, I wasn't kidding when I was saying this. Drake is putting up a better fight than Auburn was.
I mean, they really are. Drake is very consistent with their shot.
They are. It's just unfortunate that they have to play a team like Gonzaga. I mean, they're nuts. The Breeze 3, no. Here we go again. Here's Rex Renegade. This team is so stacked. No way. I was gonna say, and DeVries actually out-rebounded Archduke Smith. That's a surprise. DeVries, thinking about it, ends the turnover. Archduke Smith going down the lane, hands it to Renegade, and the miss. Tucker DeVries recollects. We're less than halfway. There's less than halfway left of the second half. And Drake, another turnover. Yeah, that's not going to help it. Adams, layup, cash. It's a 20-point lead now, so... Yeah, I don't know about a comeback.
Oh, boy. Don't call it a...
Okay, jumper...
well...
Way off. Way
At
off.
least we got to enjoy the Scylla run.
Yeah.
Scylla... Whatever it's called. Me. But we know what we're trying to say.
Absolutely. And Archduke Smith catching some bodies under the rim. My goodness.
I mean, as we draw closer to the Final Four, what are you looking forward to with the offseason coming up as Commich?
Just ready to see like what the future's gonna look like. I mean, and just to see all the changes that'll happen in terms of coaches and then transfer portal and players and all that good stuff. It's gonna be really interesting to see how it all shakes down. Breeze, good feed, and that's some great defense by Gonzaga. My goodness. There's going to be a lot of change, though, for sure. A lot. Oof, and here we go. Gonzaga. Yeah, timeout's not going to do anything for Drake, unfortunately.
Well, Ja'Cory Brooks enters the transfer portal.
Say who post? Say who went into the portal?
Ja'Cory Brooks, Alabama wide receiver.
Wow. That's surprising.
I don't know what else to really talk about with this snooze fest of a game.
5-star recruit in the class of 2021.
Well, there's always next season for Drake. Maybe they can do something next year. I mean, they did do something this year, defeating Villanova and then getting to the Sweet 16.
It has been a surprising appearance, but also an accomplishment for Drake, because I don't know if they've ever made the Sweet 16 in their program's history. So these are new heights, probably. But still, just for, the school that Drake is, it's impressive to see them here. And of course, we would have liked to see a better performance against Gonzaga, but, we're talking about an undefeated 1 seed. Like, sometimes you just can't ask for more, as Archie Nino draws the foul on Issa Samake, and he will go to the line. But with that said, we know a even more fun game is going to come up. Which, by the way, it won't be right after this one because I am going to go clean up a little bit. Like I got to take a shower and all that good stuff.
Yep.
But with that said, it's still going to happen tonight. We're still going to get to see that game. And Archino missed both free throws. And baseball pass, hello. Foul, hello. Oh, that would have been nice if it went down.
Ooh.
And what a pass. What a baseball pass.
Well, it was good pass there for Drake, but I mean, okay finish, but led with the foul.
Yep. Not a bad day for Roman Penn. But by the way, he is a senior, so this is his last ride with the team.
Who knows where he'll end up?
Well, I'm sure he'll have a decent career overseas somewhere. Good free throws there. Oh.
Maybe he might have been a star and we just haven't noticed.
Maybe. Archduke Smith, 3. Jeez Louise.
Well, we know who will go face Kansas.
I can't wait for that game. It's a good shot there. I really cannot wait for that game.
I mean, who would have thought ever Kansas would the whole Gonzaga region was just phenomenal. You had North Carolina, you had Auburn, you had Gonzaga, you had Kansas, you had UConn.
Yep.
I mean, just what a format that region came out to be.
Agreed. That was truly a fun region to cover. I mean, all of these regions were really fun. I mean, even like look at the South region. Like you got Iowa and Louisville, but you still had teams like West Virginia made the Sweet 16, and and you still had other teams like I would say, who else was a double-digit seed that made it? Well, it was not just Drake. I swear it was someone else. But here we go.
SIUE.
Warm up the bus chants. Gotta love those.
Yeah, it was still 3 minutes in the game.
Craziness.
But you also had SIUE.
Yup. Oh, finally getting 3-ball to go down. That was just crazy how both Villanova and Purdue got wiped out in the first round. I mean, Virginia too. It's just this tournament, man, just brings so much unknown and so much excitement.
St. John had a really good run going for them in the first 2 rounds, and then just got wiped out by Florida State in the Sweet 16, wasn't it?
Yup. I mean, St. Pons was really looking good. Just an unfortunate end for them. And I'm getting reports that Coach Pons might be looking to leave St. John's, which is absolutely wild to me.
That's a shock.
It is an absolute shock.
I don't know if that's really the smartest move.
I agree. I don't agree with that with that if it is indeed true, that report, but listen, because I think St. John's has more left in the tank than Coach Pons might be thinking they do. Again, I don't really know.
I mean, just with St. John's, the Big East is really just such a big challenge. You have so many great teams in there. You got Villanova, you got Georgetown, you got UConn. You just got a lot of great teams in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this year the Big East was really fun to cover. Like just for the return for like good Big East basketball was so necessary and so like refreshing.
And it really just went back and forth throughout the whole season.
It did. It was just so. It was so fun. It was so fun because it looked like Villanova was gonna win the conference, and then next thing you know, it's like Georgetown goes on their Linsanity run, and then it's UConn that takes over all of a sudden. But you still had DePaul like trailing their tails, and St. John's was always in the thick of it too, and you still had teams like Marquette and Xavier who surely weren't the best teams in the country, but they were still formidable opponents.
Oh yeah, of course. But I mean, I think my top 3 favorite conferences this year were, not to be biased, but SEC, Big East, and then the Big 12. You know, all 3 of those conferences really went back and forth near the end.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, I know you didn't mention them, but the Big Ten as well. I mean, they did have 9 teams enter the tournament, which is the most, and I know they've been a big disappointment outside of Iowa and Michigan, but still, it's just like that. That just proves how strong of a conference they are as well. And it was fun to cover them too, because you had Iowa and Michigan battling it at the top, but you still had teams like Northwestern come out of nowhere, have that big offseason that they had, and just, the rise to the top. Ohio State was really good. Michigan State, bit of a letdown season, but they were still a dangerous team. Purdue was also, I mean, all over the place, just all really fun.
And just with the Big Ten, it's really going to be different. With the 3 big name coaches that won't be there anymore.
They won't.
You won't have Iowa, you won't have Michigan, and you won't have Northwestern.
It's all going to change, and I can't wait to see how it all shifts. But with that said, Gonzaga, Kansas, oh man, that's going to be a fun Elite Eight matchup. Very fun. Can you run through stats real quick? I can.
Oh God, is it really worth to see the Bismol of Drake?
I'll do it real quick, whatever. But listen, 3 of the 4 1 seeds are through to the Elite Eight, and last game coming up, we can see all 4 1 seeds make the Elite Eight.
That is going to be a great game.
It absolutely will. So we're going to real quick cover up the screen, and I'll get us to stats. I mean, I assume just personal or like player stats, so we'll just get there. Oh, this guy. Garrett Sturtz was a stud for Drake today. That's actually an awesome performance. See, that's like, damn. 6'10", 6'7". Yeah, so it was always a mismatch. Okay. All right. Get this cover off. Okay, here we go. So, I mean, Archduke Smith. Holy moly. 15 of 25. Oof. Oof. How many threes? 1. You only took 1 and made it. Oh my gosh. DJ Parker, another 20 burger. Connor Adams, a solid game. Caleb Hammer with the not as good of a game, but he didn't take many shots. He didn't need to. Sometimes you just don't need to do that, DJ Parker is great. Archduke Smith, I'm sure he elevated his draft stock tonight. Then yeah, 5 points from Jordan Hightown too. It was all solid. Oof. This is gonna be a fun one between Gonzaga and Kansas. I genuinely cannot wait. Thank you everybody for watching. The unfortunate end for David in this instance. They gave it all they had, but undefeated is undefeated. And Gonzaga versus Kansas, that's gonna be a fun one. I really think Kansas has a shot to end that little run of theirs and to make the Final Four. And if they do make the Final Four, yeah, Coach, you weren't here for this when it happened, but a few seasons ago in season 9 of this league, Kansas as a 6 seed made it all the way to the national championship game. They knocked off teams like, let's say, 11 seed Vanderbilt. Then they took down whoever the 3 seed was in their region. Then they took down the 2 seed, and then they took down number 1 overall seed UCLA, who only had like 1 loss on the season up to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they beat. Who did they beat? They beat Oklahoma State in the Final Four, but then they fell to Illinois in the national championship.
Wow.
Yeah. So that kind of run is somewhat like repeating for Kansas, and I'm wondering if they can do it again. It's starting to like feel like deja vu, and this Elite Eight is going to be so fun to watch. But we have one more game before we can start that round, and it is none other than your game.
Whew.
Get excited, my man. That's going to be a fun one between you and Iowa State.
Really will be. I really respect Coach Smith over there in Iowa State. I love what he's done with that team, getting them where they are today.
100%. Well, that'll do it for this stream. It might take a little bit longer to get the next one going, just because I am going to go take care of some things, like a little shower and whatnot, get cleaned up, and we'll be back for the final game of the Sweet 16. Hang tight, guys. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.